What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jarrell Washington. Jarrell Washington appoints Malik Scott as new trainer, no longer tied with the PBC. Wow. At the age of 40, Jarrell Washington is looking to resurrect his career for one last run. The 11-year veteran heavyweight contender has appointed Deontay Wilder's coach, Malik Scott, as his head trainer. Washington was last trained by Hall of Fame fighter coach Buddy McGirt for his most recent bout against Ali Demirizin in January of 2022. In that fight, Washington was ahead on 2 of the 3 scorecards by 1 point, but was fading late, eventually suffering an 8th round TKO loss in their bout scheduled to go 10 rounds and mark the 5th loss in Washington's career. Last 7 fights dating back to 2017 via stoppage from Deontay Wilder, Jarrell Miller, Adam Kalnacki, Charles Martin, and Demirizin. Washington has been a premier boxing champion stable in recent years, but in an interview with Boxing Scene, he said he's now a free agent. And he said, I don't have any contractual obligations right now. I'm looking for a fight. Anybody, anywhere, said Washington. I have to get back into the mix. I have to make some moves. I want to finish off with some big fights, get some good wins for myself, and see where that takes me. Okay. He said, the best version of myself is yet to come. I'm working to put this thing together to go out there and give it another go. I'm willing to fight anyone, said Washington. I understand my position and where I am at. I understand that I need to do. I'm not worried about anybody. I want to get in there and handle business. Anyone who can help me get some action, that's what I'm looking for. And he decided to go with Malik Scott. He said he's a real good guy and he's respected. And he's always given me good work and great advice. I wanted to work with someone that I knew and trusted. Those are the words of Jarrell Washington. And let me counterpunch. It's somewhat strange to have Jarrell Washington train with Malik Scott. But it's also a good thing because it shows that more fighters are starting to respect and trust Malik Scott, okay? Even though he's 1-1. He's 1 loss with Wilder and he's 1 win with Wilder, with the 3rd fight with Tyson Fury, and of course the shutout with Helenius. So, but nonetheless, I think he's gathered respect from both fights. And I do respect and I like what he told Wilder in the trilogy fight, because everything he told Wilder was spot on to me. You know, Wilder lost that fight because he was too big, ran out of gas, and he was too lackadaisical in there, like Malik Scott told him, and that ultimately lost him the fight due to those factors. However, it wasn't because of the trainer, and I am glad that he wasn't thrown under the bus like other fighters have been in the past for taking losses or having fighters or training fighters that took losses. Okay, because that happens a lot. You know, someone has to be the blame, so it might as well be the trainer. You know, that's getting old, you know, in my book, right? But Jarrell Washington, you know, the PBC thing, he's no longer with PBC. He wants people to know that. He wants to make that known that he's not. And I see it, a guy at 40 years of age that proclaims he's not with a particular outfit. He's a free agent. He's looking to make that dough. And I think it's probably ESPN, Golden Boy, Matchroom, whoever will give him a bulk of money. He's looking to cash out at this point. And if he's going to cash out, he wants the best person that he feels that can train him while he does so. Hopefully he can make a little money at the end of the day. You know, but it just shows you that a lot of people and more people are going to leave PBC because of what's going on over there. The money issue, the no money guarantee, the pay-per-view only stuff. You know, that looks bad for boxing. You know, and if you're anybody with any good sense and knowing you're not going to fight forever, you would want to at least sign a contract with someone that's going to give you a guarantee So at least you know what you're working with. But Jarrell Washington, I look at him. He's made a good account of himself. He was also another guy that took out Hellenius, right? And um, so he's been in there, and he was doing a really good job with Deontay Wilder by swelling his eye up, working off the jab. He just felt the power of Wilder ultimately, getting stopped, and that was his first loss. So his career's kind of unfolded since then. But I wish Jarrell Washington well. The only question is the strange part, like, well, what happens if he has to fight Wilder and gets an opportunity, which more than likely that won't happen because they both have the same trainer. But nonetheless, I do hope he gets a good payday because I think that's what he's looking for. And, a lot of these fighters, regardless of what stature or what level you're at, I believe they deserve a paycheck. Because they put their lives on the lines. They're the ones taking those punches for other people's entertainment. I think we should remember that. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Washington leaving the PBC, joining Malik Scott and the training team of Wilder. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.